Now, over the years, I've learned a few tricks that are going to allow you to make golf easy. It's going to make it easy to hit that nice draw. It's going to make it easy to get that ball that feels really solid on the face. And it's going to make it easy to look up and see your ball going down the fairway a lot faster than you thought you could before. Now, let me share with you some of these tricks that are going to make it the best and most easy way for you to play great golf, no matter how flexible you are, no matter how strong you are, any of that. Now, piece number one, I want to line up a little bit to the right. Now here, if I'm going down the fairway, if I line up straight, most of the time, you're probably going to find yourself getting a little steep in the downswing, and your tendency is going to swing a little to the left. Now, when you do that, when you get a little steep and getting that club coming right to left across the golf ball, it adds spin, and it gets that ball to want to cut on your mishits, and that kills the distance. What I want you to do is to actually line up to the right when you set up here. So think about if this is square, and I'll just throw a alignment stick down here. Let's say that this is square down the middle of the fairway. I'm going to line up about 10 or 15 yards to the right of that, kind of down the right edge of the fairway. Now what that's going to do is that's going to preset you in a position to where now you know you need to go ahead and release that club to get the face to turn on over and get that draw, because you can just see that I'm lined up down the right side of the fairway. I want to get that draw type shot shape, and that's going to help the ball to decrease the spin, turn over from right to left, and get an easy amount of distance. Now, number two, to make this a lot easier, instead of having the normal kind of stock grip where you can see a couple knuckles on the left hand, I want you to go ahead and make your left hand stronger or more turned to the right. Let's go ahead and see about 3 knuckles there. Now you say, well, Clay, that's not the right way to grip it. Well, let me tell you something. There's been a lot of majors won with players that have a strong grip. Dustin Johnson just won a major not too long ago, the Masters, with a strong grip, #1 player in the world. You know, I think you'll be okay if you have a little bit of this kind of look when you're setting up to it. Now, you also want to get the right hand. I don't want to turn the right hand where the palm is on top of the grip. That's going to get my right shoulder high, and that's going to get me, again, wanting to slice it. I want to feel like my right shoulder is under, promoting more of a draw, and I'm going to feel like the palm of my right hand is more under the grip there too. Again, getting under this club and lining up to the right is going to help me to swing from the inside, release that golf club, and get it turning over. A lot of easy speed, get that ball rolling a long way, all those good things that we want. So I've got my setup to the right. I've got my grip on my left hand and my right hand better. I've got my shoulder kind of tucked under and back, so it's kind of behind me here a little bit. It's lower than my left shoulder. That's really got me in a position to where I'm going to hit this big, swinging power draw that's going to go a lot farther than it should, to be honest with you. And let's go ahead and try it out here. All right. I mean, that ball took off. It was nice and solid. It feels like no matter what I do, that ball is going to turn over from right to left. I'm just set up in a way that's automatically going to happen. Now, one thing that I see when a lot of players do this, and basically all players do this, and I guarantee you this is happening in your swing, is you find yourself getting a little too narrow, meaning that this left arm breaks down, it bends a little bit, these hands get close to your body, and you find yourself kind of throwing the hands and arms at the golf ball, and it just kills your swing speed. So even if you get this ball turning over from right to left and you hit it solid and all the spins off of it so it's going to roll, it just doesn't have as much pop as it should on it. Now, there's a great video that I have for you that's going to help you to get that extra pop back. I call it the pirate ship drill. And what I do on that video is I go over the structure of those amusement park rides. So you have this, this kind of big structure in the middle, and it's got an arm that sticks out, and then there's a pirate ship with the people on them, and it kind of swings back and forth like that. And once you start to think of your body as that pirate ship ride, it's amazing how much better your arm structure will get. And I'll go over it in great detail for you here in just one second. I'm going to play a preview of that video, and all you need to do to see the full video is go ahead and click the card that pops up in your screen. Now, if you can get that ball turning over right to left, and you can get your arm structure nice and wide so you can get tons of lag and tons of speed through there, like you're seeing all the top pros doing, it's pretty daggone fun to play golf. I'm not going to lie. You're going to hit the ball really well when you do that. So check out that pirate ship drill that I'm going to play here in a second. Click the cards in the top right. If you don't see the cards, don't worry about that. all you need to do is go down to the description below and click the link there. And I got some awesome secrets with you to get this arm structure looking really good so you get tons of effortless speed. This is the best way to get the most out of your swing with the least amount of effort. Let's go and get started. All right, so let's jump right in to one of my favorite videos I've ever done on lag, one of the ones I've seen the best results with. And we'll talk in a minute why this is called pirate ship, but it's really a play on a wide, narrow, wide drill, or a wide, narrow throw drill that I've done in the past and have tons of success with. So if in the backswing, my club head kind of at parallel to the ground was, say, a good 5, 6, maybe even 7 feet away from the center of my body. In the downswing, it's much closer to my body. That's the narrowing part because I have this big angle of lag. And then I throw all that out in front, really let those arms extend, and I go wide again. Now, a lot of times, I'll see players misinterpret this drill, and they take a really good drill that's having tons of success and they do it the wrong way and really struggle with it, feel like a lot of hands and arms. So if you've done this drill in the past and you feel a little bit out of sequence, you feel like your hands and arms just aren't working right, I bet this is exactly what you did. So when you're going wide in the backswing, that's all good. Most people get that correct. You really got to rotate the body. But when they narrow, the misrepresentation that a lot of players will have is they'll narrow up the arms, not the club head that we want to narrow, but they'll misinterpret this drill as narrowing the arms, and they'll do something like this. I want you to think of your arms as a pirate ship. Here's what I mean by that. You've probably been to an amusement park before where they have one of these big giant pirate ships. Everybody's packed on there in these seats. And then the pirate ship is down at the bottom. There's a big arm, and then that arm starts swinging back and forth just like a pendulum, right? And the ship goes back and forth. Well, the cool thing about this, so you can relate to your golf swing,